Well, hey there, and welcome back to Color Me Chris with me, Kristopher Michaels. I know it's taken me forever, but finally I can show you my June 2025 completed pages. So if you would like to see them, stick around.
When the world seems gray in the news today, creativity can feel like bliss. Come bright your day in a colorful way. It's time for Color Me Chris.
Okay, so unfortunately I had some health problems in June, and that prevented me from doing as many pages as I wanted to do. But we'll go ahead and we'll look at the ones I did get done. And because of the health problems, that's why it's taken me this long to get my June pages up. And maybe I should have waited and just did June and July pages together, but here we are and here we go. So the first couple that I'd like to show you from this Marvel superhero coloring book, it's not my favorite book, but there's some pages in it that I like. And if I ever find it, there we go. Okay. I did this for Pride, because it was June and it was Pride month, and yeah, we went to Pride, and of course that turned out to be awful because as I was getting in my power chair, my legs gave out and I fell, and it was embarrassing and painful. And the last thing I wanted to be was at Pride, but we stuck around because I actually fell twice. And I hadn't even had a drink. Legs just decided they didn't want to work. Thank goodness I had a power chair. So anyway, we went to Pride and that was okay. I think just the Storm enjoyed it much more than I did. But I did this for Pride, and I thought it was cute. And I did it on June 11th. I made his shield shiny and sparkly because I like that. And so that's the one that I did. Hopefully you like it. I kind of like the background. I hate doing backgrounds, and this was a nice, okay, that's done. You can tell I started running out of, a lot of my pens are finally drying up, but I've had them for a long time and I use them, as you know, all the time. So, and then I tried to give him some rainbow colors through here. All right, then the next one was a 2-pager. And as I've always told you, if you do one of these and you color something here, color it over here at the same time. Because if you don't, and if you don't write it down like I don't, you forget what the heck colors you used in the first place. And so I've learned a long time ago to just do them both at the same time. So here we go. Nothing fancy really. I didn't do any sparkles, but I was proud of my background. I started running out of the ink, so I had to use a different ink, but it worked out okay. I probably don't have the costumes accurate, but I didn't care. I just wanted to color it the way I wanted to color it. I did add a lot of blood because I thought they can't be, traipsing through here, running over people. Something bothers me about superhero movies, except for Zack Snyder's, which is probably why I liked his the most. They're more realistic in the sense that, people bleed if you hit them up against a wall. So I did add some blood to it, and I think I did okay. Hopefully you like it. It's hard, she has a black outfit, but if you do that with markers, it just turns into nothing. You can't see any details, so you always want to use dark blues and stuff. But again, hopefully you like it. It was fun to do, actually. And that's that book, Elegant Patterns. And I was sitting here and I was bored, and so I grabbed this book because mandalas are always so wonderful to do. Not that these are mandalas, but they're wonderful to do because you can just do them and not think. You don't have to worry usually about shading and stuff like that. So I did this one, and I thought it turned out quite nice. I did mess up. I forget what I did, but I had to use some Posca. And stupidly didn't let it dry. Oh, I used some around here too. And I smudged. And so this is messed up. But I tried to fix it as best I could. I didn't like the way these came out, so I gave them a white outline. My hands shake so bad that I'm not good at drawing, so I do a crappy outline on things, and it always bothers me. Probably bothers me more than it bothers you. But it does. And then I put some sparkles here and there, just to give it a little boost. It seems like if I'm not happy with something, I give it sparkles, and then suddenly I'm happy with it. So, but yeah, it was something different to do. I think my problem is that if something doesn't come out the way I had it pictured in my head, I feel like I failed, but I don't fail. But I get worried about that for some reason. And then I did this one, and this one I was not happy with. Because again, it didn't come out like I wanted it to. But looking at it now, I'm like, oh, that's not so bad. And that happens to me all the time. I might hate something I do, and then I'll look at it later and go, actually, that's quite good. So, I don't know what that's all about. But I did this one, and I tried to do some sparkles, and I made the water look like water with, of course, my favorite thing in the world, which is glossy accents. I'm telling you, this stuff is fabulous. And then I did little sparkles here and there. So hopefully you can see the water looking like water, or pond, I should say. And of course, ponds are usually green, so I made them green. And I tried to make this a little layered, but I don't think it really worked, the layering. But, you know, it is what it is. But I have my little bugs, and I love the laundry being humped. That's so cute. I want to know who lives in there, you know? I don't know. Anyway, so that's that book. And then I grabbed this one. I hadn't worked in it in a very long time. I think I kind of forgot I had it, to be honest with you. And it's a great book because it glows in the dark. Not all the pictures do, but a lot of them do. So I did this guy. I hope he's nice and creepy because I wanted him to be as creepy as possible, but also fun. And so I did him, and he was a lot of fun to do, actually. I really enjoyed doing this. I think I did a good job on his hands and some blending and stuff like that. This, I didn't know what to make the background, and I made it purple. You'll actually see some of the purple showing through. And it just didn't work because here he is creepy and the background's like cheery and, you know, purple and happy. And so I said, I'm going to do it black. So I made them all black. And it does glow in the dark. And I will insert that picture in just a second. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing him, and I forgot how much I enjoy working in this book. I've done other things in this book. I don't know if you've seen them, because, like this. I'm very proud of this one. I did it a long time ago. I'm super proud of this one. And this glows in the dark too. And that one not so much, and that one not so much, but they look better glowing in the dark. I'm not sure what that says about my ability to color. Because, you know, it sounds like it means I can't color with crap. There's another one here somewhere. Oh, this one was just awful. I did this one when I had COVID. And I blame COVID for it looking so bad. And this one was cool, Woofy Baby. I'm going to be doing a what I've colored all the ones from horror movies and stuff like that, like this. And when I do, I'll show all the glow in the darks. But this one, I will show you the glow in the dark now. So there you go. That's Mr. Man here. I don't have a name for him. If you think you should name him, go ahead and name him, and we'll see if we have a bunch of names. We'll see which one I pick. So, okay, so that one's out of this coloring book, and it's a really good coloring book. It's a lot of fun. Again, not all the pages are glow in the dark, but majority of them are. And then this is probably my favorite coloring book because I love old horror movies and new horror movies, and this has pretty much every horror movie you can think of in it. And so I did do some colorings out of this that I'd like to share with you. And I did this one from Night of the Living Dead, and I think I did a pretty good job on it. The movie, of course, is black and white, so I thought, well, here I have the chance to do color, and I'm going to do it. And so they broke up furniture and stuff in the movie to nail on the windows, and so I said I'm going to make them different colors because depending on what they broke up to, nail on the doors, I think I did good with the wallpaper. Wallpaper can be a pain, the little details. And then the mirror, I tried to make some of it shiny. Hopefully it's showing up. And then I made the water for the vase that got knocked over, and the light bulb shiny with the glossy accents. So, and then I made some of the blood and stuff on the zombies. Because I figured, well, it would probably be wet, so it should be shiny. So I tried to do that with liquids and stuff. I really love glossy accents. It's just awesome. Okay, so the next page, hopefully you got a good look at that. And also I wanted to do it because Tony Todd, who did the remake, had died recently, and it's kind of a tribute to him, even though this was a different actor in the black and white one. But R.I.P. Tony, you were awesome. He played in Candyman, which you'll see soon, because I'm going to show you what I colored. This is from Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell, and it's from when his hand gets possessed, if you've seen the movie. And it gets real ugly, and it kind of has a life of its own. And so I tried to make it real ugly, and I gave it pus and stuff like that. Ironically, I guess I cursed myself because of the abscess on my arm. And then the Book of the Dead, I tried to make some of the stuff in it shine through. It's supposed to be made with human skin, so I said, well, let's go ahead and make with some blood also. The only thing I don't like about this is I don't think I did a good job with the fire. So that one's a problem. I didn't do any sparklies or anything like that. I just, did what I wanted. I think I did a good job with the book and stuff. So hopefully you liked it. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what this is from. Okay, and then the next one, this is the last one I did in this book, actually, before all hell broke loose with my health and arm. But this, of course, is from The Ring, or Ringu, either version. And this is Samara, I think is her name, coming out of the TV to hurt people. So it was an okay movie. It wasn't one of my favorite movies, but it was okay. Nothing special. I didn't give anything any glowy or anything like that. I did do circles here because in the movie when she pokes her hand through, there's this like woo kind of wavy effect, and I was trying to make it look like that's what's happening there. So yeah, so I like this one. I think I did a good job of it. I am proud of the blendings that I did. And I forgot to say, all of these I've done with Ohuhu and Cali art markers. And then of course some gel pens here and there. This is my real tribute to Tony Todd. It's from Candyman, which he made, not the newer one, but the older one with Virginia Madsen. And this was a lot of fun to color too. I have to be you know I don't brag. You know that I pick apart my stuff left and right and say it sucks. But I have to tell you, I'm really proud of my bees. I think I did a really good job with my bees. And there's actually 4 different yellows. And so when you hear someone say, use a lot of different colors in something to give it more shading and all, it's very true. So I gave his hook and the bee wings a little glimmer and glass because I figured the bee wings should be glimmery and glossy and sparkly. So so this is for Tony, and he will be missed. He was an awesome dude. And we just watched Final Destination Bloodlines, which was good. The beginning's amazing. And he was in it. That was his last part, apparently. So we just watched it, and I thought of him. So when I saw this, I said, I got to do something for Tony. And so this is what I did in honor of Tony Todd. So, okay, so that is it. I'm so sorry there's not more. And I'm sorry you had to wait, but I can't control my health, unfortunately. And I think I'm becoming quite a jerk in real life. And I think it's because being I can't control my body or health anymore, I think I'm taking it out in other ways. And I've turned into one of those old people that say, get off my land! You know, to people that are on the grass or something. I don't know. I just seem to be turning into a real a-hole. And I hate that, but I don't know. I'm working on it. But anyway, that is what I did for June 2025. And I hope you enjoyed them. And I will try very hard to have more done for July 2025. So far, I've, because of the health problems and stuff, I've not been doing too much, but what I've been doing, I think I've done really well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So please comment down below. And of course, if you could like, subscribe, and share my videos, that's how they grow. And then of course, in the description, I have links to all these books so that you can get them yourself from Amazon if you would like. And I also have my wish list down there if you'd like to support the channel and me by getting things from my wish list. Or you could buy me a cup of coffee. I have that down there also if you'd like to donate to the channel. It's what keeps the videos coming, and that's what keeps me able to get books and stuff like that to color in for you. Alright, so as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, stay happy, stay tuned.